challenging conditions today. How did you deal with that and put a good score?
I mean, I thought I played pretty well. I just kind of made, errors on myself, and it wasn't really the conditions. It was kind of just me, hitting some bad putts, and it happens, but we were able to kind of just rewrite the ship and kind of turn the round around, kind of after, I think, 12, I started slowly figuring some things out, and by the time we got to 13, 14, the game felt really good, and, hit the shots I needed to when, conditions are this tough.
Was it, to your point about the conditions, was it swing or was it just how difficult the conditions were and having to take what it gave you?
A little bit of both. I mean, it was kind of, some of these holes are playing so much longer than what I remember last year. I mean, last year it was dry and it was, rolling out. And I mean, 16, I'm hitting 6 irons in. And last year I think I hit like a sand wedge in. So it's just kind of seeing the course for what it is. And there are still some short holes out here that you can take advantage of. I mean, when you see 14, 15, even the par fives, they're all kind of fairly on the short side, even with all the wind, that you just have to make birdies when they're given, when they're out there.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I don't know if you've been asked about this, but is this the honeymoon this week?
No. We have a honeymoon planned after this. So it's like a prelude to the honeymoon.
Collin, you're playing some new irons. In conditions like this, is it hard to trust new equipment or what? And you said you were working things out. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, TaylorMade did a great job. They're not too different than what I had in the 730s, the P730s before. I actually changed kind of the bounce and the width of the sole, and it's not something that looks different at address. It actually looks exactly the same, a little different finish. So looking at it, it could be the same iron. So there hasn't been a huge trust factor. It's just seeing certain shots that I knew we made these changes for, and actually seeing them improve. That's what's been exciting. So it actually hasn't scared me at all to put in a new set because I knew what we were doing exactly to the irons.
Can you give an example of what a shot like that is?
Yeah. I mean, hole 16 today, I hit 7 iron and usually off kind of tighter conditions when it's a little matted down, the P730s, what I used to use, I'd probably catch a little thin. These kind of just get in the turf a little better. I can catch more center face. They get in the air. So when I have downwind shots like that, I don't have to worry about it rolling out. So it's just kind of small little things that normal people, the regular person wouldn't notice. But it's a big difference for me. And it kind of, gets me to be able to hit a few more shots and to say tucked pins or, different kind of conditions.
You played a lot with Victor in the past. How good's his ball striking been so far?
It's been awesome to watch him hit some of these drives. I mean, he's one of the best drivers of the golf ball, out on tour. And obviously yesterday on 14, hit it to 3 feet, 4 feet. But he has control of the golf ball, and that's why it's fun to play with him because, if he'll hit a good shot, then I try and top it on top of him and, vice versa. I think yesterday on 8, I was playing 215 into that back left pin, and we both had, I think, 6 feet it in, and it's nice to play with someone who's just consistently moving the ball forward, and I'm trying to do the exact same thing. Thanks, guys.